as it recharges!
No! Get off me! No! Piece of shit! Let me go! Watch it! Hug the back! God damn it! Me! Oh shit! Shit! No! Stabbing time!
I can't! Without targeting coordinates, I'll kill you and level half the city! Wait, what? Jack, no, Jack, what are you doing?
Baird? What's happening?
Jack, he's broadcasting beacon coordinates, and he's overriding my firing controls! Oh, you clever little shit.
Ah, Jack. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting it to end now. Thought the battle would last a bit longer. It's quite sudden. Like I told in previous episodes, really have a love-hate relationship with this game. Difficult sections are super frustrating, but the cool sections are super cool. So now I'm really in the love part of my love-hate relationship. And I'm pretty bummed out that it's over now. But it is what it is. Still yesterday I said I can't wait for it to be over while tackling difficult sections. But I really have mixed emotions. Now I'm really like, goddamn. But I still have a mop-upping episode. Collectibles mopping up episode. What they said at this game, it had the best story so far. But yeah, to be quite honest, I have not the idea that I have so many more answers now than at the beginning of the game. But it was a great ride. And poor little Jack sacrificing himself. JD killed in action. Marcus being the father. Another scar on his character. A big one. Ah, he survived. That's the guy from the mech suit, I guess. That, I think, looking at his age, that was like one of the partners when Marcus fought in the earlier Gears games. Like the older Dell.
She'll be back.
I know. But not if we find her first.
Heavy duty. Pretty emotionally. It's of course, it used to be her mother. Man, it's over. After, I think, some 80 odd episodes of half an hour. Meaning I've spent some 40 plus hours in the game. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Alright, quick thoughts on the game. I already reflected on it a bit during the playthrough, of course. Amazing graphics, amazing sound design. Very long single player campaign. I don't really like the online always aspects for me, but that's probably my age. I'm more of like single player experiences, especially first person shooters. Or now also RPGs and stuff, but a pretty cool story. They really nailed the Gears of War universe vibe, although slightly different. I hope they don't stray too far away from it, but it still had that feel. I had quite a lot of fights that really annoyed me, but that's probably also simply because I put it too insane on the first run through. But the enemy types were great. I have somewhat of a mixed love-hate relationship. At the one perspective, I'm glad it's over. No more annoying fights and headshots and needless deaths that you're really like, how did I die over there? Because that's really like a waste of time, and it really got old quickly. For instance, the Juvies in the mine with the Snatcher. At the same time, I had a blast. So if I would have to rate it out of 10, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Amazing game. At first I was a bit hesitant not fighting as Marcus or JD, like a rough rogue, like a grub, like a big overly muscular simple dude with a big gun. But we had to fight like this pretty how do you say it? A girl going her own way, and at first I was like, what's up with that? And also I find it a bit, in the current political climate, a bit too soothing, like having a female main character and with a black sidekick. It ties in a bit with the current political polarization and the climate, I think. And I don't really want that in my games. But after an hour or two, it was really like, okay, she's a perfectly fine, great main character, and Del was a great sidekick as well. So no second thoughts on that whatsoever anymore. That was a fine choice by me. Of course, I would have preferred to play it like Marcus, but that's just nostalgia from days gone. So all in all, a great game. What can I say more? Not much, except that I will be diving in now to mop up those 5 or 6 collectibles that I missed. And that is, I think, about it. Another deep playthrough done. We'll try to get it to 100%. We'll try to do that on Insane as well. Hope I can just simply load those chapters where I missed a collectible. And next playthrough on the agenda will be Control by Remedy Entertainment. Looking forward to that one with all the ray tracing bells and whistles turned to the max. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If you did, please leave a like, a share, or maybe even a subscribe. I enjoyed it thoroughly. In hindsight, maybe if it will be re-released with an inconceivable mode, there's a pretty big chance that I will run through it again, because now I know the mechanics better. It will probably be, I know the enemy types better. It will be maybe more enjoyable even for me to go through it a second time, because this first time I also really wasn't like the fastest tool in the shed. And it was also really a lot of trial and error, and also with the recording on, I just tried to get through difficult fights as soon as possible. Well, if that is your aim, that's not a good aim, because then you do make mistakes. You should simply forget about that the recording is running and just trying to play as good as you can. And of course I try to do that as well, but I think in the second playthrough I will have more peace of mind, knowing a bit what will be coming up, to actually enjoy the experience, than only stressing about how many times I will fail and whether a more difficult fight than the last one will pop up and rear its ugly head around the corner. So if it will be released on Inconceivable mode, I will probably run through that as well, just like I did Gears 4. Which actually, the hardest part in Gears 4 in Inconceivable mode, that's chapter at the doorstep. It's still one of the hardest sections I think I ever encountered in any game during my lifespan. That was actually the trigger for me starting this whole channel, which I now currently have like a respectable 21 subscriber after 2 or 3 years. So it's not the most popular channel, but whatever. I like creating content, so I will just strut on through. Anyway, so I will be back, but that will, in conceivable mode, will probably, I will be back in Gears in conceivable mode, but it will probably be, a big while from now. First, I will immediately after this episode add another collectible mop-up episode to get to the 100%. Hope to see you there, guys. And again, hope you enjoyed. And for the meantime, do not forget ever to always keep on gaming. See you later.